welcome to the channel. I hope you guys are doing well, and today's video is all about why people miss you and what do they miss about you exactly. So for your reading, I've got 4 piles for you to choose from. This is pile 1, this is pile 2, this is pile 3, and this is pile 4. So you guys can now take a moment and see which pile or piles you're most drawn to. And after you've selected your pile, there are timestamps in the description box below which you can use to jump ahead to your reading to see exactly why people miss you. So let's get started. Hello, pile 1. Welcome to your reading. Let's see why people miss you. All right, we have a 6 of Cups and 8 of Swords, Page of Swords, 9 of Cups, and 4 of Swords. Okay, so the first thing I'm seeing for you guys, pile 1, is that people miss your friendship. With the 6 of Cups here, they miss the kind of friend you are. And honestly, I feel like for those people, you're like the best friend that they ever had. If those people are no longer in your life, then they really do feel that loss. And without you in their lives, pile 1, they really feel your absence, and they really feel as if, they have no one that they can talk to. There's no one who understands them the way you did. So for those people, yeah, that's a huge loss. Your absence is a huge loss for those people, and they truly miss you, and they wish they could come back. They wish that they could talk to you once again, become friends with you, or become close to you once again as they were in the past, because they miss all the good stuff, good times that you had, the easy conversations, the jokes, the laughter, everything. They miss the whole friendship aspect to you, and how you were such an amazing friend to them, and how you stood by them when nobody else did. And I feel like with this Page of Swords along with this 8 of Swords, I feel like you really helped those people out, or you really help people out in times of great confusion. When somebody is going through a phase where they are so confused, they're so lost, they have no idea what to do, or they're torn between 2 or more options and they don't know what to pick, if they're having a difficult time making decisions, you, with this Page of Swords energy, you kind of bring that clarity to people. You help them come out of this 8 of Swords energy where they're feeling lost and confused and completely trapped in terms of life and its obstacles. So you help bring them out. You bring that clarity into the picture. You talk to them, and you're because we have swords coming through, it's all about communication. So your communication really brings clarity to people. And if you're not in somebody's life like you were at one point and now you're not, then people really miss that, because they were like, pile 1 was the only one who ever brought us that clarity, and now that pile 1 is no longer there, they feel lost once again, they feel confused once again, and they just wish that somehow they'll be able to get in touch with you. Somehow there will be some news about you that they'll come across, and that will kind of give them an idea what you are doing or where you are, so they can get in touch with you once again. Oh my goodness, you are such a helpful person, pile 1, and I can totally see why people would be missing you and all that you ever do for them. I mean, it's not like that they're using you or anything, that they only miss you because of what you did. No, they miss your, your sharp intelligence, your clarity, the way, the kind of friend you are. You're an amazing friend, pile 1, and people miss that, because friends like you guys, they're rare. They're incredibly rare. So a lot of people miss that about you, that, oh, pile 1 was like. And also with the number 6 here, 6 of Cups, so with the number 6 coming through, this also tells me that how you used to bring this sort of a calm, stable energy into your friendships. It could be our relationships in general. You bring that calm energy, that you bring that stability, basically. Like if there are, suppose, for example, there are 3 friends, and together they're chaotic, like their energies are like super chaotic together, but then you come into the mix and you are like that perfect missing piece of the puzzle, which when it's there, it just everything falls into place. And then that chaotic energy of the other three friends just meshes so well with yours that it all becomes this one stable, cohesive group of friends. And that is exactly like what you guys do. You bring that stability in people's lives, you bring that harmony. And harmony also kind of is giving me this message along with this Four of Swords here, that you are a peacemaker, you know, you are a mediator, and you love to kind of, you don't like conflict, or you don't like that when your close ones are quarreling, or they're fighting or argument, or they're arguing or something. You don't like that, so you do your best to kind of mediate between both the parties. And a lot of people, I feel like they even kind of utilize you as their mediator, because you know they're like, and I feel like a lot of times you guys have had to kind of help, you guys had to help solve problems which you had nothing to do with, like it was none of your business whatsoever, and people just called you in and be like, resolve this issue because we don't know how. So you had to kind of really think things through, because you have like really sharp intelligence, so you're able to figure things out. A pile one, you're able to understand the situation faster and better than others, and that's why you're able to come up with the best solution out there, which both parties can agree to. You guys can see with this number 8 here, like there's this kind of like a stalemate kind of a thing, or there's this evenness to it. So this tells me that you kind of bring about solutions that both parties agree with, and you actually help solve a lot of problems in people's lives. On the other hand, with the 9 of Cups here, I feel like people miss all the good times that they ever had with you, like all the good stuff. I mean, they also miss your confidence, like your easy confidence, like not like over confident or arrogance or anything like that. You just had this confident aura about you, like in a good sense, in a very positive sense, or that, you know, you kind of helped them with their confidence. Like I'm saying, you go around helping a lot of people, pile one. I don't know what it is about you, but you go around helping a lot of people, and a lot of people kind of gained a lot of confidence being in your presence, because I feel like you allow people to kind of speak their mind, you allow people to be their true selves in front of you, and because of that, you are letting those people kind of embrace those aspects of their personality which otherwise they would kind of suppress or reject completely, and that is not going to help them in the long run. So people come into confidence when they're with you, and when obviously you're no longer there, they also, some people might even feel a lack of confidence in your absence, because they're like, pile one's not there, you know, they're the only ones who truly understand us, they're the ones who don't judge us, the rest of the world does. So what if, like, I'm okay being my true self in front of pile one, but I cannot do the same with other people. So a lot of people kind of go through this up and down of confidence in your presence and in your absence as well. So now that you're not there, they miss that about you, you know, they miss that, oh, I could be myself with pile one. Now they're not there, and I miss that. I miss being my true self and being accepted and being loved by pile one. So, wow. you guys are a blessing, pile one. You really are a blessing, and it's no wonder that people miss you, because obviously when you have such confidence in yourself, or you bring that, or you establish that confidence in other people, of course you're doing them a huge service, because you're really helping them out, being their true person and reaching their true potential. I feel like that's also what you help people with. You help them with like helping them reach their true potential. You help them realize what their strengths are, what their weaknesses are, because there are some cups that are down as well. So you really kind of bring awareness in people, you know, because you're self-aware yourself with the Four of Swords here. This also tells me, like, in terms of you meditating, in terms of you being spiritually connected to the universe, this really tells me that you have that awareness about yourself. You know exactly what you're good at, what you're not good at. So that is why you're able to help others. You cannot really help someone with their situation if you're not somehow in some way familiar with that situation, or you're not able to understand that situation. Then you cannot help that person when you don't even understand what the problem is, right? So you guys, I feel like you're so spiritually connected to the universe that you immediately understand the problems people are going through. That's why you're able to help them out in the best way possible and really help make them feel free. Even though Eight of Swords is up right here, but I'm still getting this message that you help people with their freedom, like you really do. All right, then we have Nine of Pentacles. I feel like you are like the full package, because we have Nine of Cups coming through and now we have Nine of Pentacles coming through. So I feel like you guys are a full package. Okay, we have Four of Cups in reverse. Queen of Swords. Yep, you really help people like heal and work through their pain and trauma. No wonder people miss you. We have Five of Swords. And Ace of Swords. Like I was saying, you have a lot of clarity. You have success, decisions. You really help people in terms of making decisions. So like I was saying, with the Queen of Swords, I'm really getting this unofficial therapist vibes from your cards. You're the people's unofficial therapist, your friends' unofficial therapist, whatever problem they're going through, whatever emotional upheaval that they're enduring. You are the first person they think of. You are the first person that they want to call and talk about it. But if you're not there, God forbid if you're not there, pile one, then yeah, they really miss that. They really miss you. But then they're like, oh, I wish pile one was here. I want to talk to them. They're the only ones who will truly understand what I'm going through. Nobody else. Four of Cups in reverse. Nobody else will, like, they wouldn't even, like, no other person will come to their mind in terms of, if they want to talk about something. No one else. They're like, no, I don't want anybody else. Even if they might have really good friends around them. They might even have their best friend with them, but they're like, no, I want to talk to pile one. I want pile one. And that's when they really miss you. That's when they really feel your absence in their life, and they, whatever reasons you guys drifted apart, if it was something to do with them, that they kind of cut off their communication with you or something like that, then they feel regret regarding that. They regret not keeping in touch with you more. They regret not reaching out more. But if it's just life happened or something to kind of pull you guys apart, then it was just like, they curse life itself. They're like, why did my life had to kind of take that turn where I had to lose pile one? So your loss is like a big deal to people, pile one. They really can't handle it. They really can't. So you guys, should be aware of just how powerful you guys are. And with this Queen of Swords, I'm definitely getting these unofficial therapist vibes that they just want to talk to you, and because you help people out, like you really help them heal and move on. It's hard for people to move on from the past, to let go of the pain, and to really sometimes, people are so caught up in their pain and in the whole negative stuff that no matter whenever people come and tell them that, oh, you just need to learn the lesson and then move on, they don't see that. They're not able to see the lesson in that situation. So when it comes to you guys, you kind of make them see it, like the way you talk to them. You're not gonna like impose it on them that, oh, you have to learn your lesson and move on. No, it's just the way you talk, the way you are, your personality as a whole. You really just make them see and make them realize, like you bring a change of perspective in people, pile one. And because of that, they are able to heal and they're able to kind of move on and start a fresh chapter. On the other hand, with the Five of Swords here, the main thing that I'm getting for you guys is that you guys stand up for bullies. Against bullying. You stand up for that. You do not advocate bullying in any sense of the word. And you're always like standing up for the underdog. So if there's someone, you get to know that they're being bullied, whether you know that person or not, you will take a stand against them. You will take a stand against the ones who are bullying that person, and you'll be like, you'll go up to the bullies and be like, how dare you, who do you think you are that you get to kind of treat someone like this? Like, you really do not kind of take any BS from like the bullies, or especially the bullies, or people who are taking advantage of someone weaker. You will not stand for it. You will be like all advocating for people's rights, and people love that. People actually miss that passion that you have inside of you, even though we don't have any wands cards here, but I'm really sensing that you guys are incredibly passionate about what you believe is right, and you're not afraid to stand up to anyone. You're not afraid to go against anyone, as long as you know that what you're fighting for is the right cause. You will never be okay with seeing somebody else being mistreated in any way whatsoever. And you will, if it's possible for you guys, you will kind of fight for them. You will advocate for them. So a lot of people miss that passion about you. Like I'm saying, if you're not in people's lives, people actually notice that. They notice your absence, pile one. So they miss that passion that you have about fighting for the right cause, fighting for justice, all of those things. They feel that. And I feel like with the Five of Swords, you're also like, if somebody's trying to kind of take advantage of you, trying to one up you in any way, yeah, they don't win. They don't. They really don't. You're the one who wins with this Ace of Swords here. You have always been the victor. And I feel like with this Ace of Swords here, whenever people are thinking of you, pile one, whenever they're missing you, they're really missing you, you are the only one that's on their mind. They are not thinking about anybody else. Like, sometimes we are thinking about 2 to 3 people at the same time. But when it comes to you guys, when people start thinking about you, when they start missing you, it's just you. You and you alone. Whenever you're occupying someone's mind, a pile one, you can be rest assured that there is nobody else occupying that same space as you. So you guys have some really intense energy that people just cannot forget. And I feel like they don't even want to forget. They're like, I don't even think they can forget, even if they tried. But if they try, I feel like they don't want to forget you, because you're so unique, and they know that there will be no one like you. No one can ever replace you. Sure, there could be better people coming their way or something, but what you had, your essence, cannot be replicated. They cannot find it, and some people might even try and look for it in other people. This essence of yours, or some part of your essence, they will try and look for it in other people, but they're not gonna be able to find it, and they know that. All right, then we have 3 of Hearts, the Queen of Diamond, and 9 of Spades. We have number 9 coming through. That's why I'm saying you guys are the complete package. You guys are smart, you guys are funny, you guys are empathetic, you guys are talented, you guys are smart, you guys are good looking, because we have Queen of Diamonds here. So she's like, oh, I know I'm good looking. I know it. Like with the 9 of Cups here, you guys have that confidence within you. And on the other hand, with this Queen of Diamonds and 9 of Spades, I'm also sensing the fact that those people who are stressed, you really help them out. Like you guys, pile one, you are the ones who are there when people are going through some serious troubles in their lives. And that's why people miss you, because when you're not there, they don't know what to do with themselves. They don't know what to do with the problems. The problems seem like a mountain. They seem so big and impossible to overcome. But if you're there, because you're so rational and practical, you have such a cool head on your shoulders that you're able to kind of bring people out of that that negative emotion, that negative feeling. You're able to bring people out. You're able to give them hope. You are also like, because of your social circle, like with the number 3 of Hearts here, I feel like somebody's a part of your social circle. You are there, like they're always discussing their problems with you, and you're easily able to help them out. You're easily able to kind of figure out a solution to their problems, and obviously they're gonna miss you when you're not there, because now they don't have anyone who can give them the same kind of solutions, the same kind of understanding that you guys are able to do. So on the other hand, this also tells me that the way you figure out solutions to a problem, the way you get to them is very creative. Like, you're a very creative person. Like I'm saying, you guys are the full package. So creativity is also a part of your charm. It's a part of your allure. So no matter the situation, no matter the chaos people are going through, you, with your rational, practical, calm energy, this beautiful, loving, empathetic energy, are just able to, help people out, and you end up leaving a big impression on them that they can just never forget. And when you're not there, they can't help but miss you. All right. So this is all I have for you, Pile One. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Bye. Hello, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading. Let's see why people miss you. All right, we have Knight of Cups, Two of Wands, we have Temperance, Three of Pentacles, and the Empress. Okay, interesting. All right, Pile 2. So what I'm getting for you guys, the first thing that I'm getting for you guys in terms of why people miss you, I feel like the main people or person who misses you is your ex. If you had an ex, it could be, by ex, I mean your ex-partner. It could also be your ex-friend. Even a relative you can consider an ex, because they're like, if you're no longer in touch with them or something like that, I don't know. But an ex-coworker, but it's somebody who's no longer in your life, or who broke up with you, who kind of cut off contact with you. They are the ones who kind of miss you the most, but in terms of with the Two of Wands here, Temperance here, I just feel like it has more to do with, ex-partners or ex-best friend or something like that. So why do they miss you? Okay, so we're starting off with the Knight of Cups here. So this really tells me that, first of all, they miss your go-getter attitude. You are someone who's not afraid to kind of, make the first move. You might not be entirely comfortable with making the first move, Pile 2, but if you can see, if you see that, okay, this person's not going to, make a move towards me anytime soon, you will be like, okay, I'll do it. I'll make the first move. And then it's up to that person whether they're interested or not. So you are not afraid to make the first move. And of course, no matter whether you identify as a male or a female, binary, non-binary, people love it when the other person makes the first move, right? And I feel like this ex-person, be it your ex-best friend or your ex-partner, they haven't found anyone else who would be so daring and so confident as to make the first move. And they miss that. They miss that you were so honest about your feelings. You were so true to yourself and them that, and I can clearly feel, I'm not even joking, I can clearly feel the regret that they would be feeling at losing you, or letting go of you, or not reciprocating your feelings. Like, they are regretting it, because they always wanted somebody to make the first move when it came to them. And when you did, they didn't value that. They didn't appreciate you for, for who you are and what you did. But now, now they do that. Now they miss you. Now they think about you constantly. They're always just back and forth. It's like a back and forth thing happening. They're just going back and forth between you and kind of like the present, but you're always on their mind, Pile 2. And they, no matter how hard they try, I don't think they can ever forget you. And they're like, I wish I could have somebody like Pile 2 once again in my life. They might even be wanting you and you alone, but now you're not available. Now you've moved on. even if initially when they kind of broke up with you or they rejected you, you were in pain, you were going through a lot, you were upset, and you have every right to be, but they didn't care about that before. They didn't care about your emotions. And now when you've moved on, when you're thriving, when you're happy, when you're content in your life, when you're no longer thinking about them, when you moved on, now they're like, oh, I wish I never had done that. I wish I would have just accepted whatever pile 2 had to offer. I just wish I wouldn't have done it. So people appreciate that your ability, they miss that ability, your ability to make the first move, to take the initiative. And it's not just about you going up there and going like, okay, confessing to your crush or your person that, okay, you like them. No, it's just that you are kind of like this in every scenario. In terms of, a work, you are the one who's the first one. Like, you always volunteer at shelters, or you're always just up for any volunteer task that is there. People love that, and people are like, I wish. Oh my God, they're always thinking about just how, out there you are. Like, you are there. You are like the first person who makes things happen. You are not afraid to take up the leadership position. And with the Temperance card here, I'm also sensing that you are somebody who's incredibly generous, and people really miss that about you as well. They miss your generosity, not just in terms of, oh, you're giving people money and they miss that. No, they miss your generosity in terms of the time you give, the help, the efforts that you make. You're very generous in terms of helping people. You're very generous in terms of, listening to people talk and giving them your time. Despite whatever stuff you are going through, you still kind of find it like, okay, I have to give this person my time. So your presence, wow, I'm seeing a very stable kind of a presence, because you bring that stability in people's lives as well. Like, you make them feel calm, and you bring that support to the table with the 3 of Pentacles. So a lot of people miss that. They miss the support that you provide. I'm not saying that they only use you and then they only love you because of these things. No, they love you as a person, but these are some specific things that they miss about you. They miss how you support people. The way you are, like, you are your own person. Like I'm saying, you are this strong, independent individual, pile 2, but at the same time, when it comes to working in a group, you're also willing to do that. You are willing to allow that energy exchange to happen. You are willing to kind of work with other people to make things happen. It's not just you that, oh, only I'm a loner and I'm just gonna do everything by myself. No. When the time comes, or when the situation arises where you have to act alone, you'll do it. You'll do it wonderfully. But when you are in a situation where you have to work with people, you do not fall short in that regard either. You are just as good as if you're doing the work alone. So working with you is one of the best experiences people ever had. And that is why they miss that. They miss working with you. They miss collaborating with you, because they love the energy you bring to the table, because you are like this Empress, a pile 2. You are abundant in every good thing in life. You are just abundant. You're abundant in terms of integrity. You're abundant in terms of, just being humble, being kind, being loving, empathetic, compassion. You have all of it. You are bursting with it. Working with you, literally the best experience a person can have. That is why, and I feel like a lot of people even give examples regarding you. They talk about you to other people, giving examples on how you are such they talk about your work ethic. They talk about just how honest and trustworthy you are, and just how loyal and reliable you are. Because, when you're collaborating with someone, when you're working with someone, a lot of times there are some good stuff, there is some bad stuff, some bad qualities come to light. But with you guys, it's just like, you're the best they ever had, like the best person they ever worked with. And they will be eager to work with you again, because they also realize that, like suppose if you're buying and selling, you have this business, for example, pile 2, okay, you always kind of give more than you take. So your products will have the best pricing, because the value you provide is so much greater than what you're charging. So that's why people love to work with you. And if you have a small business, people love to kind of order stuff from your website, or order stuff from you, because they know that they will get the best service out there amongst every other group or company or business, whatever. They will get the best service from you, not only in terms of quality of the product or something, but in terms of customer service, customer care, all of that stuff. You are very good, probably you might be very good at responding to emails of your clients, and God forbid if they ever had any issues with the service or the product, you are quick to rectify that. And obviously that kind of work ethic is exactly what people appreciate, and people miss that. So let's see what else we have for you. We have King of Swords. Of course, your intelligence is coming through. Okay, we have 9 of Swords. 8 of Cups in reverse. 10 of Cups. Yep, you're the full package. You are like abundant, guys. You are abundant. And we have Ace of Pentacles. You are a huge blessing. And I feel like for some people, pile 2, they actually consider you their lucky charm in terms of money. That whenever you're in their life, or when you were in their life, it was the best period of their life in terms of their finances. Like, so they kind of associate that thing with you, with your presence, because maybe, God forbid, they might be going through some financial crunch at this point in life. So, and they're like, okay, pile 2 is no longer there. That's why we are going through something like this. So they really appreciate your presence in their lives, whatever their presence were like, and they miss you all the more, because you really brought that peace of mind, that contentment, that joy, that happiness in their lives that they were always looking for. You were a true blessing. You were like a wish come true. People wish for people like you. Pile 2. We also have all these 3 stars, and then this 1 major star. So obviously a lot of people use stars to make a wish. So that's why I'm saying that a lot of people kind of wished for you, the kind of person you are, and they always told the universe that I wish I could have someone with these characteristics. Somebody in my life, could be a partner, could be a best friend, that I want my best friend to have these traits, or I want my partner to have these traits. And the universe kind of sent you there in their lives. So that's why I'm saying, you are somebody they wished for, and they missed that you're no longer in their life. Or even if you are in their life, obviously nobody can stay together like 24/7, right? So whenever you're not there, when you're at your work, or you have somewhere else to be, they really miss you, because they're like, where is pile 2? I need their energy, I need their amazing personality. So on the other hand, with the 9 of Swords here, along with the King of Swords here, so this really tells me that, guys, pile 2, you guys, people miss the intelligent way you kind of figure out a solution to people's problems. Like, they miss that your problem solving abilities, basically they miss that about you. They miss that, and with the 8 of Cups in reverse, no matter what the situation is, pile 2, probably, what if this is about your ex, like they're the ones missing you. And for maybe you guys had a very nasty, messy kind of a breakup, and your person, like your ex-partner, said that, oh, I'm gonna forget you so fast, and I'll never think about you, I'll just move on from you so fast, something like that, like something along those lines they might have said, or they might even be thinking those things. The thing is that they're not gonna forget you. They just can't. They can't, even if they tried. But the thing is, with this 8 of Cups in reverse, they don't even want to try. They don't want to forget you, because no matter what they said in anger, whatever that was, or whatever they felt during that time, they don't want to forget you, pile 2. They don't, because you still somehow not even being with them anymore, there is still like, I feel like you're still able to bring some peace of mind to them. With this 10 of cups right here, you're still able to bring some sort of joy to them. Maybe they feel better when they think about you if they're going through a problem, because they might be thinking, oh, what would pile 2 do in this situation, even when you're not there physically, or in any way you're not there, they're still able to kind of conjure you in their heads and be like, okay, and kind of, talk to you or something like that, or try to communicate with you. You are always on their mind, pile 2. Sometimes those exes, ex-friends, ex-partners, they even go crazy. Sometimes you kind of, your energy, or, your memory, it kind of dominates their thoughts to such an extent that they actually go crazy. Like, it's hard for them to go to sleep. It is hard for them to do other things. They're constantly thinking about you. And at times they even plan, with the 2 of wands here, I feel like they try and make plans in their heads that, okay, I will call pile 2. I will talk to them. I will, do something or the other. But because this kind of energy, it can get really chaotic, it can get really messy, and it can really kind of ruin them, and ruin their peace of mind. So obviously when they want that peace of mind, they will make plans to contact you. They will be like, okay, I'll ask them for a second chance. I'll apologize if I have to. But I don't know if they've done it or not. You can let me know if they've done it, if they've apologized to you and all that. But if not, if they didn't, then even then they still go like, okay, one day I'll do it. One day I'll do it. But maybe someday that day will come and they will apologize to you for all they've done, for all the hurt they caused you. But people truly miss your intelligence, and how clear and strong you are mentally. People love your mental strength. And whenever people are thinking about you, pile 2, that's one of the things that that's like a highlight in terms of you guys, that your intelligence is like off the charts. And considering how abundant you guys are, we've got the cups, we've got the wands, we've got the swords, we've got the pentacles here. So this really tells me that your energy is like it's like everywhere, and it encompasses everything. That's why I'm saying you guys are abundant. You guys are the full package. You have every single attribute that is there to deal with like different people because everybody has some like different energy. So you are the amalgamation of all those energies. That is why you mesh well with so many different people. That's why if there's ever a collaboration that you have to participate in, yeah, people love that. People love to collaborate with you, and they kind of look forward to it. If they get to know that you might be one of the people they might have a chance to collaborate with, they kind of wish for it. They kind of wish that you would be on their team, or they would get to work with you. Working with you is no less than a privilege, pile 2. So you people need to be aware of just how powerful you guys are. All right, then we have 8 of Hearts, Jack of Spades, and Queen of Hearts. Yes, oh my God. Okay, wow. Jack of Spades, we're talking communication along with Queen of Hearts. So this really tells me that the way you talk to people, it's so kind, it's filled with so much kindness and love and acceptance that all people want is just you. Like, you can easily I don't want you to I don't want to say this like in a negative way, but if you want, you can actually make a person need you and only you. Like, the person can easily forget about everybody else and just focus on you. So if like that is something like you want, pile 2, you have full potential to do that. Like, that's how amazing and addicting your energy is, that a person can literally just forget everybody else and just hyper focus on you at times. Sometimes, yes, it can get uncomfortable for you guys because you're like, can I have some space? Can I have my own space? But you know, in terms of people, yeah. So on the other hand, with the Queen of Hearts here, this also tells me that you're very compassionate, very empathetic, and you listen to people talk about their problems, whatever it is. People find it really easy. People find it really easy to talk to you. And for some reason, with the Jack of Spades here and Queen of Hearts, I'm also getting the vibe that, you know, people see you as a wiser, elder person, even if because you have this maturity about you have this emotional maturity about you, even if the person you're talking to is older than you. Even then, when they're talking to you, they feel as if they're talking to somebody who's older than them, because you are so mature and you understand their problems. Because a lot of time people will be like, oh, this pile two so young and they're never gonna understand. But when they start talking, they realize just how emotionally mature you are, and they kind of, you know, forget about all the other notions and all the other belief systems that they had about you. And you know, it's very easy to talk to you, a pile two. And now if you're not there in someone's life, yeah, they miss that. They miss talking to you. They miss being understood and loved by you. All right, so this is all I have for you, of how to. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Bye. Hello, pile 3. Welcome to your reading. Let's see why people miss you. Okay, we have 3 of Wands, 10 of Cups, we have 8 of Wands, Page of Pentacles, and King of Cups in reverse. Interesting. Okay, pile 3. So what I'm seeing for you guys is why people miss you. Like with the 3 of Wands here and 8 of Wands here, this tells me that the main thing, like, you know, you're somebody who travels a lot, I feel like, or like not necessarily to other countries. It's just that you're always like in your car, you're always somewhere. It's probably you're just going around your own town or city, but you're like always, like most of the times you're out. You know, you are a social person, or you might not be a social person, but you just love to go around, you love to travel and everything. And if somebody's lucky enough to be with you at that time, where you're taking them around, showing them different places, yeah, that's what they love. They love the kind of you know, the kind of adventurous the kind of adventures you take people on because you're taking people to different places. And obviously sometimes you can get into some sort of adventure, sometimes you can get into some unfamiliar situations, unfamiliar circumstances, and obviously that just results in some adventure. So people really miss that, you know, you take them around and you kind of make them aware of new places, you kind of give them new experiences, you tell them about the special stuff about those different places, because you have a lot of knowledge. I can clearly see that. So people miss that, you know, because not everybody has the capability of doing that. You know, not everybody can take other people around to different places. So I feel like people love to visit you, pile 3, because they know that visiting you will mean a good time. Like, it's gonna be exciting, it's never gonna be boring. You guys are not gonna just sit at home and watch TV and eat popcorn all day. No, you guys will go out, you will explore new places, and so people love to visit you. So if you have relatives out there they love to visit you, and they just look forward to that. They kind of make plans on visiting you. Every time they get some time off, they'll start planning and seeing whether they'll be able to come and spend time with you, you know, to visit you. If you have nephews and nieces or kids or anything, yeah, they love to visit you because they know that you are that cool aunt or uncle who will take them around, and who will kind of not just make them sit at home and watch, or make them sit at home and go like, okay, you stay here, don't move or don't leave this place or something like that. No, they know that you will take them out to different places. You might even just buy them something that they want, whatever they want. You know, you will not ever kind of visiting you is never boring. That's the thing, and that's why people miss you when they go. They're like, oh, this whole good time is gonna come to an end. Nobody will take us to new places anymore. So yeah, they really miss that part about you. Some of you guys might not even be comfortable going out as such, going to different places. Like, you might be someone who loves to just sit at home and, mind their own business, but whenever somebody comes to meet you and you get to know that, okay, this person's coming to visit me, you will step out of that comfort zone of yours just to make sure that the other person is having a good time in your presence. And that just shows how much you care about people, pile 3. That shows just how loving you are and just how much you value other people, because you're willing to set aside your needs to make sure that they have a good time, so that they don't leave you or the place, disappointed. So you guys are really kind. I'm really getting this vibe that you guys are really kind. On the other hand, with the Page of Pentacles here and King of Cups in reverse, I feel like because King is like, mature energy, it's like this wise kind of wise energy. But this being in reverse and with the Page right here, I'm getting this vibe that you have this very beautiful childlike energy. Like, not that annoying kind, where you're just being immature all the time and you're just annoying people. No, you have a very beautiful childlike energy, which people love. And obviously when it's not there, when this energy is not there, people miss it. People miss you because they're like, yeah, pile 3, despite their age, they're still a child. They still, like, they haven't let their inner child die, or they don't ignore their inner child. They still enjoy life to the best of their ability, and people love that because people get to enjoy life with you. Because now when they go back to their own lives, when they go back to their own homes, they don't enjoy that anymore. They kind of forget to enjoy life with all the responsibilities, the work, the bills, all of that. People can easily forget to enjoy life, but when they're with you, they remember once again just how beautiful life can be and just how exciting life can be. So you really kind of make people want to live, want to have a good life, because you make people enjoy life. You are not afraid to be silly if that is what it takes. Like I'm saying, you guys are willing to set aside your comforts, your needs, just to kind of bring a smile to another person's face, pile 3. And that just, I have so much respect and love for you guys. Pile 3, I don't know if anyone has ever told you that, but seeing these cards is just wow, because people like you guys are rare. People just, they're so caught up in their lives and in their troubles that they forget sometimes that there's somebody else there as well. And that's normal. I mean, yeah, but you guys are like, despite whatever you guys are going through, you are always aware that there are other people, and they have some expectations. Yeah, I'm not saying that you're a people pleaser or anything, but it's just that you take that into account as well, and you really value that they have come to meet you. They are here to kind of spend time with you, so you do your best to put up, because you don't want anybody to feel miserable in your presence. You want people to feel good. Essentially, you want people to forget their troubles for a short amount of time, as long as they're with you. So you're willing to do whatever it takes, even if you have to act silly. You have to kind of go around taking them to different places. You sometimes might even have to kind of make them experience things that kind of terrify you or something, but you are willing to step out of your comfort zone just so you can see a smile on someone's face. And that is, once again, not calling you a people pleaser. Please don't take it as that. I'm not getting this message that you are a people pleaser. I'm really not getting that message. But I'm just getting this message that you value people a lot. And they feel that, they realize that yes, you do value them. With the 10 of Cups here, people really feel special in your presence. So obviously, when you're not there, they're gonna miss that. They're gonna miss feeling special. They're gonna miss being special to other people. So that is why they miss you. They're like, pile 3 made us feel so special. They made us feel as if we are talented, we are we have some worth, we have some value. So if somebody, God forbid, if they're going through some self-doubt issues or something like that, they're low on confidence, you will enter their life and you will change it for the better. You will take them on an exciting adventure, and you will make them kind of tell them again and again that yes, you are intelligent, you are beautiful, you are handsome, you can do it. You are people's biggest cheerleader at times. So obviously when this kind of energy is absent from an individual's life, of course they're gonna miss it. They are going to miss it. Obviously we miss all the good stuff when it's not there in our lives. We miss it and we realize that, oh, we took it for granted. So a lot of people, like, if somebody has taken advantage of you, taken you for granted, yeah, now that you are no longer in their lives, or they've drifted apart, they regret it, because they're like, life with pile 3 was fun, it was exciting, and they used to feel good, they used to feel happy all the time. And now that you're no longer there, their life is not the same. Nobody takes them around. Nobody is willing to kind of make efforts to see them smile. You did that. You do that for people. That's why I'm saying people just love to visit you. You are that exciting favorite aunt or uncle or cousin or friend that people just know they'll have a good time with. All right, then we have 8 of Wands again, confirmation, guys. You elevate life, you elevate people's lives, because it's all about success. And we have travel here, so you take them around a lot. And you have we also have news here. You have all the exciting news as well to share. Not gossip necessarily, but just exciting fun facts, some exciting news, or the way you communicate that particular piece of information is so exciting that people are like, yeah, they love to talk to you. They just love it. Okay, then we have the Sun. Of course we do. You are this ball of happiness, this ball of radiance. Okay, then we have 3 of Pentacles. We have Ace of Cups in reverse. And we have the Lovers. Guys, I'm just seeing these cards and I'm like, no wonder people miss you. I feel like people, if they are unfortunate enough to not have you in their lives anymore, yeah, it's a huge loss for them. It's a huge loss for those people. Okay, like I was saying, with the 8 of Wands here. Yep, you take people around, you travel, you even if it's just in your hometown, and somebody's just coming to visit you, you will still take people around to any new location that you come across, any new, even if it's just a picnic spot, a lake, even a natural habitat, you will take them. If you feel as if, oh, there's nothing left to show, then you are willing to take them to probably another town or some other place which you are like, okay, this person hasn't seen this, I'll take them there so that they can have a good time. You are willing to do that. And like I'm saying, talking to you is the best thing. It's not just a therapy for people, but it's super exciting. Like no one can ever be bored in your presence, pile 3. They just cannot. It's not possible. It is not possible. You will never let anybody be bored. You will always just make them have a good time, because you have the Sun coming through for you. You are like the Sun. Sun is all pure happiness. It is that beautiful childlike happiness, not the immature kind. No, you know how adorable babies are, and everybody is just happy seeing them. They just get happy seeing a baby. That's how it's like with you guys. People just get happy being in your presence. They get happy. They forget their worries. They forget every negative stuff in their lives whenever they're in your presence. That's why they miss you so much when they go. That's why when you're no longer there, it takes them a while. It takes people a while to kind of get back into their regular lives and, not kind of just mourn the loss that they're no longer with you or they're no longer spending time with you. And I feel like a lot of people are eager to kind of, just be around you all the time. I'm really like, a lot of people just like how they're coming to visit you. People also just wish, they have this desire that you would come and visit them, and that you will stay with them for a few days. So like if you're going, okay, so for example, you're going to a different city or a different country, okay, and you have quite a few friends and relatives living there, okay, so you have different houses that you plan on visiting, because yeah, so whenever you get there, everybody who's there, they want you to come and stay with them. So be it your relatives, be it your family, be it your friends, even be it your coworkers or something, like, ex-coworkers or something. They are like, they're wishing that, okay, you would choose them and you would come and stay with them rather than anybody else in the city. So because they know that when you'll come, it's going to be a good time. It's going to be a wonderful time, and you guys will talk, you guys will go around, and I feel like people, like the way you kind of make people have a good time, you make efforts to make sure that they have a good time. People also kind of want to give that back to you. They also want to kind of take you around and make you have a good time, because they don't just take, some people will, yes, some people will definitely take you go for granted, all that you do for granted, they will take it. But there are other, and those people will never make the efforts to kind of give back to you. But there are people who value what you do, who acknowledge what you do, and they appreciate it. So whenever you come and they want you to, like, they are the ones who will be like, I wish Pile 3 stays with me, I wish they come and stay with me. And because they want to do what you have done for them, they want to take you around, they want to show some new places to you, make sure that you have a good time. They want to laugh with you and make you smile the way you make everybody else smile. So and I feel like in terms of that, you guys are very lucky as well, Pile 3, because a lot of time people will just take advantage of your kindness and your generosity, and they won't care. But with you guys, I feel like, because we also have the Lovers here, both two back and forth thing. So yeah, people also want to give back to you. On the other hand, with this Ace of Cups in reverse, what I'm getting from this is, and also the Lovers right here, if somebody, like if an ex kind of broke up with you, they moved on from you, like, they broke up with you, left you and everything. Yeah, it's like, they lost all their abundance. The moment they left you, they walked away from you, they walked away from every good thing in life. And so they cannot help but think about the love that you have given them. They cannot help but miss being loved by you, because the way you love people, the way you love them, that cannot be replicated. They're looking for that kind of love that you give to them, you've given to them, or you gave to them, and they're not able to find it. So, and because of that, they really feel your loss. People, let's not even talk about your ex partners or anything, the romantic relationship, people deeply feel your loss. Pile 3, with this Ace of Cups in reverse, they really feel as if, like, God forbid you ever leave someone's life, you're no longer there, you walk away from them. Yeah, you will, of course, because you might feel their loss, but not to that extent as to how much they'll feel yours. Because for them, it's like, they lost every good thing in their lives, because you brought so much into their lives. You filled their lives with abundance. We have a 10 of Cups here. We have the Lovers. We have the Sun here. Like, look at this energy you're bringing to the table, Pile 3. So obviously, when you're not there, it's like an empty cup. Nothing's there. No good thing is there. And they're just left, feeling hungry or thirsty. And they're just like, I wish I could have Pile 3 back in my life. So people definitely miss you. Like, okay, we have Joker, and we have 6 of Clubs. Of course. Like I'm saying, people love and respect you. We have 7 of Hearts. Okay, so with the Joker energy coming through, I feel like you guys are very funny as well. People love the kind of jokes you crack, and you are always making people laugh. Like I'm saying, even if you have to act silly sometimes to kind of bring a smile to someone's face, you will do it. You will do it, and you won't even feel bad about it. You won't even feel embarrassed about it. You're like, it's okay, as long as they're having a good time, I'm okay. On the other hand, like I was saying, people really acknowledge all that you do for them. With the 6 of Clubs here, this really tells me that people really respect all that you do, and they appreciate you for all that you do. So some people they will openly tell you that, oh, you are such a light in my life with the sun here. They will openly tell you how much they appreciate and value you, but there might be other people who don't necessarily tell you, but that's okay. That doesn't mean that they don't appreciate you. It's just that maybe they didn't get a chance to tell you, or and if there are those people who didn't get the chance to tell you, then yeah, they have those regrets as well down the line, where they're like, I wish I told Pile 3 how much they mean to me. I wish I told them how much I appreciate all that they've ever done for me or for us. I wish we could do that. So a lot of people have that. They have this level of respect for you that is earned. You don't just get it. You have to earn this level of respect that you have from people. And obviously when you're not there, we have a 7 of Hearts here. When you're not there, yeah, people definitely feel alone. Even if they're surrounded by people, they miss that. They miss your presence. And they also, sometimes people can even get a little jealous in terms of you guys, Pile 3, that because they're like, people are like, oh, Pile 3 has so many options. But for us, it's like only them. So they kind of get jealous if you're out there hanging out with other people and not them. But not the nasty kind of jealousy. It's just that little possessive kind of energy coming through, where they're like, oh, I wish they would hang out with me and not anybody else, kind of a thing. All right. So this is all I have for you, Pile 3. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Bye. Hello, Pile 4. Welcome to your reading. Let's see why people miss you. All right, we have 10 of Pentacles. King of Swords. The Sun. 7 of Pentacles. And 10 of Swords. Whoa. Okay. So, Pile 4, why do people miss you? I feel like with the 10 of Pentacles here, I feel like Pile 4, you guys have this ability to make people feel like family. Especially those people who don't have anyone, who don't have any support system, who feel alone in this world. You people, whoever your close friends are, you give them this feeling that they are your family, and they feel really good about that. They feel as if they belong. So you kind of bring this sense of belongingness in people. You make them feel that yes, they have a place in this world, they have some value, they are worth something, they're not useless or anything like that. You kind of bring this safe space to wherever you are. You bring a safe space for people. You create this safe space for anyone. You do not discriminate. You do not judge anyone. You're like, everybody's welcome, and everybody, like, you make people feel safe in your presence. And if you have like any social media community or something of that sort, you have this close group of friends, whatever, that community, that group, it is a safe space, and you are not someone who excludes people. You're not like, okay, these 3 people are my best friends, these people are the closest ones, these are the most trustworthy ones, and that's it. I'm not gonna give anybody else a chance. I'm not gonna let anybody else come in my life or be a part of my group. No, you're not like that. So whoever you come across, you give everybody an equal chance, and you make people feel safe. Like, people are free to be their true selves, no matter what it is, no matter, like, in terms of their preference, their lifestyle, whatever. You make people feel safe, and you make people feel as if yes, they belong, they have a place where they have like-minded people. So I feel like for some of you guys, because we have the number 10 coming through for you, so this kind of tells me that you people, pile 4, some of you guys might have a big community of people. Like I'm saying, if in terms of if you have a social media community, it might be a big community. It might not just be like 2 or 3 people, it could be like 10, 20, 30 people, but it's a big community, and that's why people feel at home when they're talking to you. When they are with you, they feel that yes, I am with my person. So they feel this sense of possessiveness about you as well, because this sense of ownership, that whenever they're talking to you, whenever they are hanging out with you, they feel that yes, I'm hanging out with my person. Pile 4 is mine. They're my best friend, they're my friend, they're my I know them, I know what they like. So you guys are like so sweet. So sweet, Pile 4, that you make people feel that way, and that's why people feel really good. They feel good that because they feel as if they have somebody they can connect with. They feel as if yes, there is someone who understands them, who is there for them. So you are like the sun, because this is like at the center of your spread. So you are definitely like the sun, because the sun is like the sun's rays go everywhere. The sun does not discriminate into, okay, I'm gonna give light to this place, this part of the earth, I'm not gonna give light to this part. Okay, so the sun's not like that. The sun is like, it's like the full circle. It's like it doesn't discriminate, it doesn't it's equal, like it treats everybody equally, it gives light to everyone. So you are just like that. You give respect to everyone that you come across, everyone that you meet, whether you know them, whether you do not know them. You give them that respect, you give them that value. You do not judge anyone whatsoever, Pile 4. And honestly, I'm repeating that because it's really like highlighted in my head at this point. It keeps echoing that you do not judge. You are like above all of that stuff, above all of the whole differences and discrimination and prejudice. You are above all of that. You are like this elevated being. All right. So obviously, when you're giving so much respect to people, you're giving so much value to people, and you're giving them this place, this safe space that they feel that they belong to. So of course, when you're not there, they're going to miss it. They're going to miss you, and because the sun's not there. A lot of times during winters, when the sun doesn't come out, people they fall into depression, they fall into winter blues. They get that seasonal depression thing because the sun's not there. And that's exactly the kind of reaction you kind of incite in people when you're not there. People don't feel happy. They feel lost. And I feel like a lot of time with the 10 of Swords here, I feel like with you guys, Pile 4, people can end up being a little extreme in your case. They can end up being a little melodramatic, that if you're not there, they feel a deep sense of loss. They feel that, oh my God, where's my son? That deep sense of loss. Even if your absence might not be like that great in the grand scheme of things, or like probably just stepped out for a while, or you probably you made plans with one friend, but then somehow or the other you kind of had to cancel that, and you kind of had to make plans. You had some other plans that came up. So that cancellation of plans, it might not seem like a big deal to you, but that person who you cancel the plans with, they will feel a deep sense of loss. They will feel as if, God help them. Like they will feel a lot of pain, and they will be really upset if, they realize that, oh, you had to cancel on them, or you had to take a rain check or something. So people really like, and you often feel that, why is that person being so extreme? Like, why are they overreacting? It's just a change of plans. I'm not canceling on them. I just took a rain check or something. But like I'm saying, people feel really possessive about you. They feel as if, yeah, you are their person and you belong to them, kind of like that. Like not in the dark, stalkery, creepy sense. No, but it's just in this possessive sense that they feel as if, yeah, you're their best friend, you should be hanging out with them rather than with anybody else. So that's why, like I'm saying, when you're like the sun, so you not being there, it's a deep loss for people. That is why they miss you so much. And this can be really painful. I feel like people can get addicted to you, pile 4. They can really kind of cling on to you, and it can get really uncomfortable for you guys as well, because then you have to kind of let them down gently. You have to talk to them, you have to make them understand, you have to make them understand that they have to be rational in terms of relationships and everything, because people can really lose their minds over you. I'm really getting this message that people can actually go crazy in terms of you. Like if you're there, yeah, they're super happy, they're exhilarated that you're there for them, that you are spending time with them, you're going out, and everything is perfect when you're there in people's lives, pile 4. But when you're not there, yeah, it's the whole like other extreme. From exhilaration, it just goes to right down, like they're crying, they're complaining, they're yelling at you, they're screaming at you, and that can get really uncomfortable for you guys. I can totally understand that. But this really, like with this 10 of Swords, I can clearly see that, you know, people miss you. Like they feel this loss like a deep, like a physical thing. Even they might even feel your absence as a physical thing, like it might hurt them physically, you know, like there's that ache in your heart when the person you love is not there or something. That's the kind of vibe I'm getting from these cards, from your cards. On the other hand, with the King of Swords here, this also tells me that a lot of people kind of view you as someone who's incredibly intelligent, like your mind. And we have the Sun right next to that. We have the 10 of Pentacles right next to it. So people really admire your intelligence, and according to them, you can solve any problem. According to people, you can solve literally any problem that either you come across or they come across. So anytime they come across a problem, the first person they'll call is you. The first person on their mind is going to be you. And I feel like a lot of times you don't even leave their mind. If there's a group of your friends, right, and you are like their mutual friend, like you're also part of that group, but when you're not there, pile 4, that group of friends of yours, the only thing they're talking about is you. That's it. Even when when you're not there, that's all they talk about. You're constantly on people's minds. You have some intense energy, pile 4. Very intense energy, okay? We have 7 of Swords. We have the Empress. Of course, we have abundance coming through. Look at this. Abundance. Oh my goodness. You guys are powerful. I'm intimidated. All right, then we have Knight of Cups in reverse. We have Strength. And we have Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. So, with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, pile 4, I feel like you guys have this really beautiful, chaotic energy about you. You know, that people just love. People can never get enough of it. You know, maybe you are the ones who kind of bring the adventure into people's lives. You are the one who brings the excitement with your chaotic energy. And it's not the bad kind of chaotic. It's not the crazy chaotic, like not the bad, crazy kind of chaotic. It's the good kind of chaotic, the exciting kind, the exhilarating one, like a thrilling kind of energy. That's you guys. So obviously people can get addicted to adrenaline rush. You know that, right? Pile 4, people can really get addicted to that. And I feel like that's exactly the kind of energy you guys possess. You have that adrenaline rush kind of energy. So obviously when that's not there, people kind of, sometimes people might even do crazy things. Like I'm saying, they'll call and they'll scream at you, they'll yell at you, they'll pick fights with you, because they're looking for that energy. They're looking for you. They're like, I want you here. I want my next fix. I want you. So people can get really addicted to you. And I feel like when it comes to missing you guys, I feel like out of all the 4 piles, yours is the one that has the most extreme kind of, you know, like people miss you to the extreme. It can get kind of unhealthy at times for other people when it comes to missing you. So I did not get this message from other piles, but definitely getting this one for your pile, that yeah, it can get really unhealthy the way people miss you to that extreme. So on the other hand, with the Seven of Swords here, people trust you. They trust you implicitly, explicitly. They trust you with their secrets, with all their dirty secrets, whatever secrets, good, bad, big, small, whatever secrets they have, they will come and tell you. And because they know, because they trust you, and they know that whatever secrets are being told to you, whatever they're confiding in you, it is going to remain with you. They don't want to tell any. Sometimes, for example, pile 4, you guys have such strong energy. You guys are so charming and everything, that, and so trustworthy, so reliable, that like if there are two people, random people, for example, two best friends, okay, they tell each other everything, and then you come into their lives, you become their friends, or they become your friends. They, instead of telling each other stuff, they will start telling you their stuff. They'll forget that, oh, they used to share things together, like they were best friends at one point. They might still remain best friends, but when it comes to sharing their secrets, they're gonna start trusting you more than they trust each other. So that's how powerful you guys are, that you can you allow people to open up. Like I'm saying, you give that safe space to people. You make them feel as if they belong. So obviously when you're creating a safe space, people will trust you, and they will come and tell you all their secrets, whatever they are, because they know that you are not going to judge them. You're not going to hold it against them. You will keep that secret, whether you even understand them or not. You will be like, okay, yes, you have confided in me, you have you're telling me this secret, I will keep it safe. You might agree with that secret, you might not agree with what they've done, but you are not going to judge them for it, and you will take their secret to the grave. Like, wow. You guys, massive respect for you guys. Pile 4, massive respect. On the other hand, with the Empress here, like I was saying, you guys are abundant. Pile 4, you're like the sun. The sun is like this ever shining star, and without the sun, there is nothing. The universe is gonna crash. And that's exactly how you guys are. You guys are abundant in terms of your love, your intelligence, every good thing in life. You guys are abundant in that aspect. You are literally the light of people's lives. So obviously when you're not there, people are gonna miss you. You guys need to understand that no matter what happens, people are going to miss you. Okay, and you guys can't help it. You guys can't help it. You can try talking to people and letting them down gently and everything, but they're still going to miss you. Like, oh my goodness. All right. So on the other hand, with this, the Empress card, this also talks about creativity. So you guys are very creative, and people miss all the creative stuff that you do. Like if they're no longer there, like with you in your life, and they're thinking about you, pile 4, one of the major things that comes up in their minds in terms of you guys is your creativity, the way you do things, the way you whatever your creative nature is, whatever your creative intelligence is, the way you utilize that, the way you draw. So for example, the way you draw, or the way you write, the way you dance, the way you act, whatever artistic endeavor you have taken upon, or you practice, they think of that. They think, and they remember, whenever they're missing you, whenever they're thinking about you, people remember that you are so talented and you are so creative. And sometimes they even wish that they could be just as creative and talented as you, but they just can't. They can never match up to your energy, and people know that. And people don't have a problem with it. They're not jealous. They're like, yeah, we know that pile 4 is elevated. We know that they're exalted. We know that they're at a higher level, and we are okay with that. They deserve to be at a higher level. Like, it's understandable that they are. Like, that's how people view you. They're not like jealous of you, or they don't wish bad stuff on you for being the way you are. On the other hand, with the Knight of Cups here, I'm also getting this possessive energy once again, that if people, like for example, if there are people around you, like for example your best friend, okay, for example you have this person who's your best friend, that best friend of yours, or if you have a romantic partner, that partner of yours might not introduce you to their friends, or they might not introduce you to other people because they're afraid that they lose you. It has nothing to, they're not embarrassed of you or anything like that. They are just so possessive of you that they don't want you to be with other people. They want all your light. They want to be the center of your world. So people can, like I'm saying, people can be very possessive of you guys, pile 4. And it's all because of the kind of energy that you have, like the way, your personality, your vibe, your aura. Yeah, people want it all for themselves. All right, then we have strength. This tells me that you, according to people, you're a really strong person, pile 4. And not only that, but you kind of make people feel strong. You bring a strength out of whatever hidden strength people have. You bring it out. You make people feel strong in themselves. So all those people who are kind of banished from society, people who are not accepted by society, you accept them, you bring them in, you take them under your wing, and you make them feel confident in themselves. You make them feel strong in themselves. So obviously people are going to love you. People are going to be obsessed with you. People are going to miss you when you're not there. All right, then we have Jack of Clubs. You have 4 of Diamonds. You have possessive energy coming through. And we have Jack of Hearts. Okay, wow. People have some crazy fantasies about you as well, pile 4. I have to say it. They have some crazy fantasies about you. They wish they can have you all to themselves. They whatever they talk about, whatever it is, and they want to get to know you. People definitely want to get to know all of you. You are like this exciting little individual for them, and you're like a mystery, that they want to solve. They want to they want to know everything about you, because people go like, okay, pile 4 knows everything about us, so I want to know everything about them. So a lot of people will try and talk to you, and they will come and they will try and get to know, okay, what you like, what you don't like, what you prefer, what you hate, all of those things. What are your values? What are your morals? They want to know everything about you. Oh my gosh, this kind of energy, of course, if it's not there, the world is going to suffer. The world will feel the absence, right? So yeah, this is all I have for you, pile 4. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Bye.